like it was done, like he shot us. I mean, if he'd have killed my kids, I couldn't be more dumbfounded. I mean, it doesn't...
So
there's nothing.
Last communication?
There's nothing.
After the hurricane?
I mean, I can show you the text. He said, how's mom? Did you get power? I mean, that was it. There's absolutely, we have nothing, like I said, we have nothing for you. I mean, I hope someone figures out, because we'd like to know.
Were you a close family? You guys, I mean, it seems like a good son if he's checking on your mom.
I live here. He lives in Mesquite. Once again, public record stuff you'll find out. I mean, I live here. He lives in, we're not that close. I mean, we talk on the phone occasionally. He was...
Did you know him to have guns? Was he an avid shooter? I mean,
no,
not that...
Not an avid gun guy at all. The fact that he had those kind of weapons is... just, where the hell did he get automatic weapons? He has no military background or anything like that. I mean, when you find out about him, like I said, he's a guy who lived in a house in Mesquite and drove down and gambled in Las Vegas. He did stuff, eat burritos. I mean...
Yeah. Was the woman that they were looking for his girlfriend?
Yes. Yeah, Mary Lou. I mean, that's why I was on the phone with the cops. It's because...
What do you know about
we're worried that he might have hurt her too.
Police are actually describing her as his wife.
I don't. They might have got married, but I don't think they're married. He's just his girlfriend.
What do you know about her?
She's a nice lady. I've met her 3 or 4 times. She's got a Facebook page. She sends cookies to my mom. I mean,
do they have kids? Does he have kids?
No.
Does she?
No, he doesn't have any children or anything. I mean, there's nothing.
She must be feeling helpless when the police...
We're shocked. I mean, it's like, you think it's except that it came in, all 5 of my phones in the house and the cells and everything lit up at the same time. I'd have thought it was one of my friends joking. What, I mean, when you get a phone call that says your brother, just killed a bunch of people. So, this is not. So,
what are you doing? What are you going to do now? I mean, what is your next move?
We're going to hope you people stay at least on the sidewalk. We're answering the phone and talking to random people, but we're telling them we're going to put out a 5-line statement that says what I've just told you. That we're shocked, horrified, completely dumbfounded about this.
You're having trouble finding the words, and you're saying...
And we're trying to... Well, that's why I wrote it down. I mean, I wasn't going to even talk to any of you people, because we have nothing to say. There's just nothing that we...
Could you just having trouble finding the words, and you're saying...
And we're trying to... Well, that's why I wrote it down. I mean, I wasn't going to even talk to any of you people, because we have nothing to say. There's just nothing that we have to say.
If you could find the words, I know you're in shock, to describe the man you knew.
He was my brother. He was a guy. He gambled. He was nice to my kids when they went out to Vegas. And, I mean, you'll find out these things. I mean, my kids didn't know him that well or anything. I mean, he lives on the other coast and that kind of thing. I mean, he sends his mom cookies. I mean, I don't know what else. There's nothing else to say.
Did you have any indication that he was angry about anything, angry at anybody?
Absolutely nothing. There's no reason for me not to say this. This is what I would love to be able to give you guys, to give some reason to this.
And no history of mental illness?
Not a bit.
When was the last time you spoke to him?
He texted me to ask about my mom after the hurricane. We didn't have power for 5 days. I mean, he called her up to talk to her about how it was. He sent her a walker because she's having trouble walking now. I mean, there's no... There's just nothing.
And your brother, he's retired, is that correct, or not?
I mean, he didn't have active employment, I guess. He
He lived over here for some period, right? He lived in
once
Central
again,
Florida.
Public record. Yeah, he had a place in Melbourne. And you'll find out I helped move him back to Mesquite.
What did y'all do? What was the business that you had together?
I'm not going to go there. Once again, it's all his life is an open book. It's all in the public record. There's nothing. Once again, there's nothing. He went to college. He had a job. You'll find out exactly. There's no reason for me to tell you all this stuff. It's because there's just not. I mean, and I've got this like really bad headache right this minute. But there's nothing. I mean,
The weapons. Is
find out who he got the machine guns from. Where the hell did he get the machine guns? I mean, you'll find out, he had a couple of guns, but they were all handgun, legal. I mean, he might have had one long gun, but he had them in a safe, and he had no machine guns. I moved his house.
You gotta hit it
Go see.
his girlfriend.
Go see the shows.
His girlfriend, no history of mental illness there that you're aware of?
Not a bit.
No.
Just a nice
they
short
met.
person. I mean,
They met. They met there. Or do you know anything about that?
They must have met there. Yeah. I mean, I think she worked at a hotel or something.
You think she worked at one of the hotels? At the Mandalay Bay, or
One of the hotels. I don't even know for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, once again, it's not even. I don't even remember. They've been together for a couple of years. I think she worked at one of the hotels, maybe, probably. I mean, that seemed to be the chatter.
I'm sorry, I walked up a little late. How did you first found out about it this morning?
We got all of our phones lit up from the Las Vegas PD. We've been working with the Las Vegas PD all morning trying to make sense of this. I mean, anything we can do to help or understand we wanted to help calm the situation down as much as possible, that there's as far as we know, if once again we're just another piece of input, but he has no affiliation with anything as far as we know.
people will be hanging on your every word.
Well, I know, but there's nothing. That's what this was. I mean, I used to fix things for a living. I mean, my job was to find the answers, and this is like, what? I mean, this is asteroid fell out of the sky. There's just nothing.